does scale better. And yeah, it is going to be the Misery, Mirana, and DZ saying, all right, if you want to have some, late game potential, we'll pick some up of our own. And Invoker pairs extremely well against the Ursa as the game goes later. Getting some more levels, you get more levels in the Essence Sword, and you start hitting Q onto the Ember. There's not too much you can do about it.
So Swindlezz will be your first blood. MP will pick it up, and he'll have to make the quick TP rotation back in the action here. So good head start here for MSS. I wonder if that's going to be enough for SVG to continue to roll around a bit. Meanwhile, top lane, Owie gets the upper hand on the Monkeys.
Levels, it's going to start to degenerate into what NP want.
Maybe Cole can go to the bottom lane and try to find a way to balance the power, if you will. A chase onto MSS here. They'll get the next stack. He's trying to salve through it. Goes up to the high ground. There wasn't even a shrine there to begin with. I was like, this is how Lone Druid should be played. All right, I'm not going with this 2017 new Millennium shit. But he's been doing this every time. He got a win last time, I remember. But, we'll see. Top lane, we catch the back end of it. No deny this time, Monkeys. Owie will get the upper hand. Pops out the ultimate and everything just to help get it done. And now MP will pull themselves ahead 3-1. Bottom lane, looking for more. SVG charging in, hits it right onto swindlezz. They followed up with the stun, the vendetta, and that Oracle is gone. Didn't even have the level 6 for the get out of jail free card. It looks like they will get the response though. It's just funny because I feel like the Midas buildup, I'll have to hold that thought possibly. Bottom lane is just action on for a bear. They would love to get 300 gold for that one. The Midas buildup on OD feels also like an old school American thing too. I remember seeing a lot of like Columbus. Okay, hold on here. Charging in Envy, looking to get the quick snipe of Zfreak. Forced to take to the skies. He gets the help with the shield, the stun connection from MSS. They lock him down with the help of the Carapace stun. They'll finally get the finish there. Envy sets up another possible kill. Monkeys looking to retreat. Has no more borrowed time. They'll slash down and get the bigger finish onto Moo. We'll say Midas is at its worst right after you get it. So you have a point here where MP are hitting a power peak with the blink coming out on the Ursa. Taking advantage of a point when Zfreak doesn't have a blink dagger yet. He's trying to farm it and could be delayed even further here if he's picked off. MSS is looking to go in for the kill. Owie has jumped in, hit with the prison, but MSS is still on the prowl. Gets the connection, gets the takedown, turns back with a stun, and they'll also get the finish onto cancel.
Does farm very quickly and also benefits from the attack speed. So even though Midas is typically considered an item that doesn't, that makes you considerably worse at fighting, is a hero that can use the attack speed, but Zfreak goes down.
Fend off back at mid lane. Possible move here for Owie. He gets blasted pretty dang hard from the combo coming out from Melons. They hit him with a prison. They're waiting the time to flame break. They bump him back. Carapace comes out from MSS though and locks them in their spot. And the turnaround will come out. Cancel's going to get hit with a, false promise here, but he eats a lot of damage. Once he comes out, he'll get killed. And it's going to be a 2-0 trade. Another one for MP as they pull ahead 11-3. SVG will line up the shot, gets the charge. The stun is there. Borrow time is going to be committed, and they will probably walk him home. No, he turns back. He's like, I'll hide under the tower. There's nowhere to run, Monkeys. You're dead. He goes down, and Owie's on a mega kill streak. NP looking pretty dang good for game number 1. And compLexity, they're trying to find their way to get into farm. They're just nowhere near the potential they need to be at. Moo has slated to get a Radiance, but he's about to die. Gets jumped again. SVG rolls up there, hits him with a bash. There's a couple of stuns. He gets the roar off, but he's limping. He's running. Can he make it away? Oh, he'll actually make it.
His bear may kill him, actually.
Oh. Okay, a jump in from Zfreak. Gets the snag onto Owie, pulls him back. They'll manage to burst down the Aegis. Rose, though, will casually bop him a few times to go for the finish onto Zfreak. Jumping forward now, Owie with his second life. Gets the quick takedown of Melons. And MP pull ahead even further. And they'll finally stop playing possum and look to strike here. Can they get the kill between the three? He pops the Carapace. It's going to stun them all, but as he weasels his way out through the other side, he will miss connection with his stun. Meanwhile, they're able to get the jump onto Zfreak and finish him off. I heard SVG leading in with another strike, but we're going to keep action over here. Envy moving in for Swindlezz. He tries to save himself, but here comes the charge. A follow-up play should earn them the right. Cancel will try to save him with the prison, but now finds himself in a bit of trouble. Forces out, but Owie's easily able to chase and get the secured finish. Cancel's going to be out of this one. 45 seconds without a buyback. He's trying to get the jump on the cancel here. He's been surrounded. The shield's out to help him. SVG looking to roll through, get the connection onto Swindle so he can't save him with the ulti. But he's going to be able to survive, just barely. Zfreak helps him out, connects with the lasso, holding down SVG in his place. Cancel returns into the fight, will help get the finish onto SVG. Swindle saves himself. Owie barely holding on, trying to run the back end, gets the grave right there at the end, and we'll be able to walk away. The chase continues here, though, as the rest of MP are going to be able to clean out the rest of Cole. They have to go on full retreat mode. Top lane, MSS has walked through and towards the sentry, and they try to catch him, and they pop out the dust, and it looks like they've spotted him. He comes out through the Vendetta, and compLexity will make him pay. In case MSS is close by, it will pop the smoke first. They begin to head that direction, but he's already blinked away. Oh, but he didn't make it all the way out. Pops the Carapace right as the jumping comes out. Owie looks to make his pounce, and the Bat Rider's going to be gone. And now it's going to be MP moving in to hope to take a big fight here. Cancel has sidestepped a bit as Envy looks to scurry back the back lines. SVG's going to be forced out up north and away from trouble as Envy will chain the rest of them down for MSS to line up a nice stun. Now the good Savage Roar comes out from Moo, forces the rest of MP back. Triple Remnant right back in from Envy, trying to re-engage. Cancel gets a shield and forces Envy back. Now Moo out from the prison is going to be finished up with a Vendetta there. Cancel trying to retreat also will go down. It looks like MP will be able to take the favorable fight. Cole led into this one with a good
10k net worth.
Yeah, Yules and Glimmer and Solar Crest and an EternaLEnVy on a Dazzle. Okay, mid lane charging in. Owie, oh man, insta snipe takedown to Cancel. He does have a buyback, but the rest of his team might not have the same, and they could be in a serious amount of trouble here. It looks like swindlezz is going to be able to creep away. On the other side, though, Monkey's a bit out of position. Zfreak was able to TP out, but I don't think he's going to be so lucky. He just gets slashed right there and finished off. He does have a buyback himself. MSS deep down this mid lane. Look to take a fight. They're crazy, man. Here they go. Zfreak to the skies. And we'll find SVG as he runs back, though. A blink in, a Carapace to stun and hold him in a spot. Owie finds the opening for Cancel, looks to go for the finish. Cancel slides himself towards Rose, and they'll get the job done there. Cancel out of this fight. Envy gets the lock between both of them. They look to take Moo out of this. Melon tries to help him out from the high ground here, but there's only so much he can do. The finish is there. Both Moo and Cancel are gone. The rest of the supports are just, oh, okay. Swindle just, yeah, like chopped in the neck. That means access to being able to finish out those shrines is available to him. If MP do need to backpedal, there's more gold going to be available. And poor Zfreak here, one more chop. That's the finish. That's the gem. He wants to grab it, finds himself inside a prison. His team, though, looking to come beside him. A jumping from MSS. He throws his body into the fight with the Carapace, and they'll get the finish on to Cancel. That's going to be game. They're not even going to bother with the buyback. Game 1 of our lower bracket final is going to be going to Team NP.
Once she gets the Ags and the Blink online, but DC have a lot of answers for that this game as far as catch goes, but NP go for the Terror Blade.
Oh, this guy has no natural escape mechanism. They're going to drop the ward just to really make sure they got the vision. He's really far forward. This is probably your best chance. They're going to go for it. Here we go, CCNC. Can they do it? He does not miss. He gets the correct one. They get the torrent. The right clicks are there. They should be able to do it. The body blocks connecting well. He's trying to run. He goes down.
As we expected, Owie having a rough time up here so far.
Okay, they're making their move for him. They hit him with the disruption, a soul catcher, a torrent, and an easy kill will be there. That's the takedown of the Venge, and looking for a follow-up. The X now, leveled up from Zfreak, gets the pullback for SVG, and they're also going to get that one. Double kill for Melon. Move comes out, and they hit him with the poison. Now SVG, though, man, that soul catcher, so much amp damage. SVG just can't handle it. Turns back, gets the stun, will end up going down. Moo, though, in the line of fire here. Will pop the wand, survives a bit. Rose still looking to go on the chase on the other side of things. Zfreak might have to go for the neutral deny, can't get it there. Owie will get the pick off, looks for a second one, moves in, gets the wave off to Swindle. SVG's back from the dead and looking for revenge. He gets the stun onto Swindle, but Swindle's still running, man. Woo! They get him. You know, new age, range lone druid.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It can be pretty. You need a lot of farm on that on the range low druid for it to do that much, and with a Weaver in your team as well, maybe Moo will play more of a sacrificial role this game. I'm kind of curious what he goes for, because we haven't seen monkeys play lone druid in the past, and having a Weaver and a lone druid on your team is, it's very, very farm intensive cores, especially having a Shadow Fiend as well.
Well, you have two supports who are happy to kind of create space for you. They just don't stop finding action here. Top lane. They got that earlier pickup on Rose, who's already back in the lane. They do a committed dive, looking to go for Owie, but they almost feed themselves over. Swindle going to be going down first, and it could be Zfreak next here. But they're eating a lot of damage too. Rose very low. The bug nipping him in the feet. Going to get the finish there. Moo with a double kill now. X pull back into Torrent on for Owie. Locks him under the tower. Eats a few more pot shots coming out from Moo. And compLexity really taking advantage of this top lane. Now 4-0 and 2 already.
Yeah, they this top lane is really not going how they wanted to for NP. Getting so many kills. Looks like SVG may go down again.
Dodge the bugs. He did, but it doesn't matter. I don't even know if he did.
Sort of harkening back to those days whenever they'd always be putting pressure in the enemy safe lane, try and win that lane, and then leave everyone else to the wolves.
Oh, jump bottom lane. MSS gets the go onto Monkeys, but that's when compLexity looked to break out towards this top lane. We see Melons and Zfreak looking to land their combo, and they will. Owie very low here, and Moo will help get the finish. Mega kill for him. Paired up with SVG, hoping for Monkeys to just slightly overextend. But even under his own tower, it's not safe. They come in from behind. They're going to be connecting with all sorts of stuns. And even though they stack, it's plenty of firepower to be able to get the finish here. But Cancel shows up. Goes right down the middle. MSS is waiting within the pocket and could quickly strike with a huge epicenter if Cole are not careful. They're running in. They're looking to go for Owie. Owie swaps back. There's a disruption. MSS is charging it up. He's going to be going in and hitting onto Cole. Onto 3. They get cracked. SVG blasts him down with a finger, and Cancel should also be going down. He turns back with the raise, but will also get popped.
Jungle is compLexity. Don't want to let that happen. They're going to bring people down. They still have the boat on Zfreak. Didn't get used in that last fight.
And it might not get used yet because they just spotted him, stunned him, and killed him. There will be no boat in this fight either. Melons tries to come in to help out his brother and quickly realizes there's a Terrorblade there and 180s. But MSS putting in the work with this Blink Dagger that he earned himself through that laning stage has set up another wonderful kill here for MP. And looking to pincer in onto Cole right in this mid lane. Envy could show himself. Cole are in a decent position to head into the high ground. They get hit with the weave. They turn around with the disruption. But he was not in that metamorph, so he's going to be able to step back. Boat will fly out, but it crosses right in front of him. Cancel, eating a lot of damage. Looks to go for the Requiem. Will be able to get it off, but loses his life right after. And Cole, just like that, will drop 2.
Tier 2 of the game at 15.5 minutes or 14.5 minutes. He's not really going to have the greatest of impacts. As he kind of falls behind on damage versus Terrorblade versus Avenge, just naturally tanky heroes.
Top lane, they made their move onto Monkeys. We had seen how long towards down in that bottom lane, but the problem is that the fight was never there. MP were never putting themselves down there. Bow, top lane, stun set up. The boat will come out. Nice connection from Zfreak. Will help Moo out a bit too. And MSS looks to make the call to TP away, but the Savage Roar going to be there for Monkeys. Cancels it out. They're going to get the root onto Owie. Curtis going to be dropped. They will be able to get Zfreak down, but MSS will be taken care of next. Even Cancel looking to rotate in. Him and Swindle in action now. All 4 who are alive from compLexity here in the top lane. Stay the same here. Top lane. Zfreak makes his move for Owie. Gets the swap as the X comes out, but oh, it gets rooted. Plus they had the Savage Roar. Owie's not going to be going anywhere except to the afterlife. See you later, Owie. Here comes MSS though. Steps up to play. Him and Envy in a metamorph and the epicenter. As they try to get the finish onto Monkeys, they will get it. SVG assists and steps in with the finger. Now Zfreak should be going down. Yeah, it would appear. SVG is pretty close to Melons here in the bottom lane as he's pushing out one of these side lanes. He's already been down here plenty to farm up that blink. Uh-oh, mid lane. Torrent raises. That's a quick dazzle snipe there from compLexity. Let's see if they want to take a fight out of it here. MSS stuns out the bear. Envy commits with a metamorph and is able to burst it down. Takes the 300 gold. Moo looks to swing it up. The boat is going to get connected. The Savage Roar. Envy runs back behind the tower. And now he's going to get some assistance here. MSS pops out this pipe. And now MP can look to move in with a fight. MSS sets it up with the burrow. And they blast down with the finger and take out Cancel. Now the swap back. Looking to get another bear down. Another 300 gold. Meanwhile, Owie trading blows with Moo. They will get the Aegis taken out here. Envy very low. Turns around. Uses the Sunder onto SVG to get a second life.
He's going to fall off quite hard. Versus Terrorblade as the game goes later, as he can just crush it super quickly, and Cancel may go down mid.
Okay, Cancel. I mean, I don't know how many ults you can survive through. Not that many. Envy moves back in. They're going to pull him back with the X, and that's when they turn on to Moo here. He's in trouble. Gets off the time lapse. Tries to rush in, get the finish for SVG, who's able to blink and make it away. The Gemini attack will get the finish, but that's when Envy looks to open up. Lincoln's going to be popped out. Moo still able to scatter away from trouble. Here comes Cancel, here comes Zfreak and Swindle, all looking to surround Envy. Rose barely able to survive, gets its own grave, goes for the TP, not going to be able to make it out. He gets slashed down. Envy going to be going next, gets off the Sunder, but that's when the boat drives it home. And compLexity take their biggest fight, it feels like, of the game, punishing MP on the way out from their bottom lane push. We look to see what MP decide to do here. Monkeys is pushing out this top lane. still a tier 1 standing there. Maybe NPC and now are like, we should probably go take care of that. As they start to head that way, finger right onto Melons. They'll take out the Shadow Demon, who promptly buys back, and he'll TP right into the shrine where the fight is about to happen here. Can they get the chase here? Purge is going to be onto Owie. They try to scoot out with the help of the Force Staff. The Pipe's going to get popped. The Bear's looking to move in and just get shredded apart as Envy turns it around with a Metamorph. Now moving in with a big Epi combo and a Burrow and a stun all here. Can they get the finish? Looking to go for Monkeys. The Lotus Orb gets applied, but it's not going to be good enough. Cancel, dishing out the Requiem, gets sundered. Envy stays alive with the help of the Grave and now looks to right-click him home and takes him down. Moo is gone, or rather, Monkeys is gone. Moo is alive.
Should be fine. Oh, they have the gem onto Rose, just out of range.
They'll get him. He's a slippery little bug. They'll finally squish him right under their foot. And then some of the newer ones, like your Wanteds, that maybe have not played together a lot as a team, but are just very talented and could still pull out upsets against, like we saw DC in this qualifier. Swap for Owie. Oh man, blinking and missing. Swindle's gone. No buyback for him. compLexity will have to defend, possibly their last defense as a foursome. They quickly lose Monkeys. The Lone Druid going to be taken out of this. Moo could be one of the last hopes here for Cole to try to hold it out between him and Cancel. It's not going to be easy. Popped up Pipe, and the call has already been made. compLexity have been eliminated from the DAC qualifier. It is going to be NP scooting into the finals to face DC for the 1 spot to head off to China and compete at LAN.